So I guess I'll start up with like my overview. So this is what my corner of the room where I film, meaning like all the stuff under there. This is junk over here you don't have to worry about. All that stuff, all this stuff and this stuff is all makeup related. And then this is a fan, and that's a table for when I'm like filming at different angles. And then my closet is actually behind my makeup thing, so sometimes I have to move everything, but you guys don't need to worry about that. But yeah, that's where my boyfriend keeps his shoes when he stays over. Just a couple pair, something light. But yeah, so I guess I'm actually gonna start over here just because over here is where I have to do most of my bending and explaining. So this is my mirror that has a ring light. I don't have a ring light yet. I'm currently working on ordering one, so this is going to have to do for it. Plus my bedroom lighting. So up here is where I keep not all of my eyeshadows, but I guess ones that are either too big or like they don't fit in my regular storage, or they're more ones that I'm more likely to grab, or like all my ABH palettes are here. And then like these are two new palettes that I recently got, but they're longer so they fit. But I have bought in more makeup, they just don't all fit up here, but I guess we can go over them. So back here is the Morphe Bronze Goals palette. Then back here is the Morphe James Charles palette. I'm not really a fan of this palette, and this one I just haven't really given the time of day, to be honest. And this one is the Morphe Stunning Vibes 35V palette. I love this palette right here. I'm going to zoom in a little bit more. Then right here I have my Pat McGrath Mothership Labs, the new one that she recently came out with. I will open this one because it's open worthy. Even like this color, like even like the lighting isn't giving it justice, but I just wanted to show you that. Then I have the Urban Decay Born to Run, the Lancome palette, the Starlight palette. This is their limited edition one they came out with last year around the holiday time. I picked this up at Ulta. I love this palette. I still do love it. I just don't really gravitate towards it. That's why it's out. Then, like I said, these are all my ABH palettes, all the ones that I own. So I have the Riviera going in reverse. This way is, we'll go into when I bought them first, ones I got first. So the Modern Renaissance, the Soft Glam, the Norvina, and then the Riviera. I definitely gravitate towards these two more, the Modern Renaissance and the Soft Glam. Probably the Soft Glam even a little bit more, but if I would have to say, it's definitely these two. Then I just have the Makeup Forever Let's Gold palette. I like it. I really haven't been using it as much though, but I do like this palette. And then just the Dominique Cosmetics Latte palette. I have never given this a time of day, and I figured I wanted to do something that I know is like a cult favorite and everyone loves. So then going into this first drawer, this is where I keep all of my skincare or samples. So I have some micellar water that I am running low on, Clinique makeup remover, Sephora samples, this glow recipe, some more Sephora samples like Cover FX, Tatcha, then some Tatcha like face thing right there, Aqua Moist, I don't know, Shea Moisture. I even have little earbuds. Then I got this Generation Clay, from Ulta. I mean, not from Ulta, from Ipsy. Drunk Elephant, Dr. Bandit. I have some masks back there. So I kind of just have an array of everything, like samples I get or stuff I get from Ipsy will also go in here if it can. Then in this drawer, this isn't really makeup related, but it kind of is. I just keep my cotton swabs, and I want to show you guys these because they are like, they are leopard print. You can't really see it. I must have got makeup on my hand. Where'd that come from? just some cotton pads, Real Techniques backup sponge. I already took one of them out. I gave one of them to my mom. And then it's this Clinique Take Off the Day Balm. And then some barrettes for when I pull back my hair when I'm wearing my shorter hair unit. And in here is nothing of interest to you, I promise. It's sunglasses and receipts, literally. Alright, I'm sitting down. So now in the first drawer of my container, which these containers you can get from Walmart if you're wondering. Oh, and I'm sorry, this rack is a disc rack. I picked it up from Walmart and I made it into an eyeshadow rack, so you don't have to buy, necessary things that are for you can make anything work. And this was way cheaper than buying an eyeshadow rack, I will just say. So, yeah. But, and then these containers I picked up from the Dollar Tree, I believe. Or Walmart, one or the other. But anyways, first in this part, I just have my eyebrows, eyeliners, and mascaras. So I have Tarte, Better Than Sex. And these are just stuff that's opened. Clinique. And I just have some eyeliners from this pencil from Wet n Wild. Black Radiant. Elf. I don't know why this is in here. Then I just have some random pencils that I get from like Ipsy, the Balm. Little pencil, but it broke. But it still works really good. It's still really creamy. It's a bit too dark for me though, so I use it on other people. Wet n Wild. And then my brow stuff, I just have this. I use this. That's concealer thing. Anastasia Brow Wiz. I have a ColourPop gel liner. Sometimes I use that as a lip liner. Ico eyeliner. I use these little Color Mates pencils I pick up from the Dollar Tree. They look like this. And I also have a ColourPop brow thing back here. I have my Better Than Sex liner. So I have quite a few things just skirted around here. I even have that brow dip, brow whatever gel. Then in this part, I have all of my powders. Just makes everything way easier. So I have my Black Radiance powder that I never really gave a chance. Maybelline Fit Me Loose Finishing Powder and Maybelline Fit Me Press Powder. The Maybelline Master Fix, which is just really white and starch, which does not look good on anyone. I have my two minis, my Laura Mercier, and then my Fenty Beauty, and this one's in the shade Honey, and this one's just a transition deep one. Because my storage is so small, so I kind of have to get smaller things to fit the occasion. So then, moving more back there, on the left is my NYX, then my Maybelline, then some L'Oreal. I have 3 CoverGirl Ready Set Gorgeous foundations, Tarte, little mini foundations in the back. So one of those is Tarte and the other one's Makeup Forever. And then these are all my these are some concealers I have. Milani, what's this? LA Girl, 2 Maybelline, and a NARS, and a Rimmel. So I have a couple concealers back there. And that's pretty much everything in this first drawer. Now, in the second drawer, zoom in some more. We're going to start in the back because it's just easier. So back here, I have all of my blushes and bronzers put together. So these are my Milani blushes, and I have a Milani bronzer right here. So these are just the regular ones. Then I have, give me a second, sorry, I'm trying to like not create a shadow. Just give me 1 second. Alright, so anyways, I have some Black Radiance. I have a Black Radiant blush right here. This one I got from Sally's Beauty, and then there's the Juvia's Place and Ofra. Then ABH bronzer, which is in mahogany, which I'm pretty sure every black girl loves, just because it's so rich and deep. Even on camera, it's not giving it justice. It's way deeper than this was showing on camera. My Becca, Chloe, and Malika collection. I love this, so I'm going to show it off really quickly. Just because I feel like you can get your money's worth for everything. And I have the Malika one. Hey. But I have the Malika one right here. Then, just a couple other little new things. 2 MAC blushes. And my Fenty mini bronzer. It's in Caramel Cutie. And then this little Becca bronzer, but I probably use this as an eyeshadow just because it just does not seem realistic of me to use this. It's too small and not my shade. I clipped my nails, so I'm like struggling. Oh my gosh. Oh well, it wasn't meant to be. But yeah. Then on the sides, I have my, Juvia's Place blush palette, the Saharia No. 2. Then I have the Bad Habit highlighting palette and the Huda Beauty Bronze Sand Edition highlighting thing. And I have an ABH Blushing and Bow. It's a highlighting and blush palette. And then right here are where all my highlighters are. So this is my very first like high-end one from Urban Decay. I got it in the Ipsy thing. Bobbi Brown, Fenty Beauty. I love little mini ones. Like this Fenty Beauty one, I really went ham on. This one's in the shade Hustler Baby. I have 2 ColourPop ones. Sorry, you can't even see 2 ColourPop ones that look like this. Oops. My Becca one in Topaz. I have a Maybelline one in Topaz, so a dupe. My MAC in Gold Deposit. Makeup Revolution. I have Laura Geller, 2 of those, which are right here. Oh, well, that's not it, but one's right here. Other one's right here. I have Wet n Wild, Morphe, Dose of Color, Too Faced, more Wet n Wild. Then I have this Becca highlighter. It's a sample in Champagne Pop. So it's just a mini one. I've never used it, but I figure I can use it for eyeshadow palette. Also have my Milani my Milani highlighting palette right here. And my Lancome Starlight highlighting palette. And those are all my highlighters, I believe. And these is where all my eyeshadow palettes are. My big ones. So we're going to start in the back just because it's way easier. These are all my Bad Habits. So these are the 2 dupes for the Huda Beauty. Then a couple, I'm guessing, ABH dupes. These are all Bad Habit. My mom got these for me. Some more Bad Habit quads. I love these little shadow things by Bad Habit. They're really good. Some Morphe. 2 Morphe ones, the 25A and a 25B palette. Becca Volcanic Goddess palette. It's trash. The Naked Heat palette. The Too Faced Chocolate Gold palette. 2 of the Lorac Pro palettes. The Lorac Unzip palette. I can open this one. This is the Lancome one. I mean, not the Lancome, the Lime Crime. Some of them are just a lot harder to open than others. I'm not sure what either 2 of these are called, so if you guys know what either one of these are called, let me know. Fudge. These are really powdery. This is one of my favorites by them. I like this palette a lot. But I'm not sure what either one of them are called, TBH. don't really give this the gray one the time of day because it doesn't really speak to me, but it was on sale, so you know how we feel about sales. Then I have some Juvia's Place. My first one by her. And these are all like fan favorites, so I really don't even need to like express them. Alright. Then I have two Natasha Denona palettes. I love these palettes. This is the Sunset palette. Cute. And then the new Bia palette. You can tell that this one gets a lot of use by the outside. Love the packaging. Then just this Remuel eyeshadow palette I picked up from Walmart. And this the Too Faced Razzle Dazzle palette. And then most of the palettes on the side are new. So I have this Milani one. That one's not new, but I have the Tarte Remix palette right here. BH Cosmetics. What is this? Love in London? Yes. This is a cool tone palette. Ipsy. They gave this to me this month. It's the Ipsy Block Party something. I don't know. Ipsy and... I can't see. Sorry. That. And then I have two, also all these other palettes are new. My MAC palette, this is my first MAC one, but it's new. She's new. And the new Natasha Denona Sunset palette, which I have filmed a video on, and I will link that down below for you guys. So that's everything for these drawers. So now we're on my desk where the rest of my makeup is. So over here in this basket, I keep all my new makeup that's not open or makeup I want to film a video with. So some Pat McGrath lips, Pat McGrath eyeshadow, not eyeshadow, Pat McGrath highlighting trio. And then this Pat McGrath Skin Fetish highlighter. This new Mothership Sublime Brown Edition eyeshadow palette. Then some of this True. I got this from Ipsy, so I'm not sure what everything is. These two mascaras are from Ipsy. Pat McGrath mascara. Can you tell what video's coming up? Bare Minerals. This is one of their new highlighters. And then just some favorites, some NARS concealer, backup, and two lip gloss. One by Becca and one by ColourPop. One's in Opal and one's in On Board. They're not open, so they don't really matter. Then in this little like corner or section right next to the basket, oh, and that basket is from Walmart. Shout out to Walmart. This is a vanity tray, and this is also from Walmart. But on here, I keep all of my perfumes. These are actual perfumes, ladies and gentlemen. Bath and Body Works sprays are not perfumes. So I have Fenty, Gucci, and Dolce. My Gucci lotion, but we're not really rocking with Gucci right now. So she's just sitting here getting dusty. I have my Mist You water spray. It's like a spray bottle. My mom got it for me for Christmas. It's aluminum. Then I have my hand sanitizer there. And then some different facial sprays. So Mario Badescu. I love this one. I hate this one. I hate the smell of rose. I learned that by using this. Then I have this Black Radiance one. I'm going to be testing it out to see. And then obviously my MAC Fix Plus, because that's some Clinique brush cleaner. The bottle looks fucked up, but it's okay. And then this little, that's where I keep my cotton swabs. And this little holder is actually a candle holder, and it's from the Dollar Tree. So definitely check out the Dollar Tree if you're looking for stuff to store makeup or whatnot, or anything in your home. Don't sleep on them. So over here is where I keep not all of my lipsticks. Obviously, you can see them in the background, but a good amount of them. So I have 3 Pat McGrath little lipsticks. These are the other little ones that I bought, but I didn't unpackage them because I just vacuumed the carpet. I'm not opening them yet. Then I have this MAC, these lip intensities. So 2 of these. Then I have some other MAC lipsticks back here. Whatever, some Milani ones, so yeah. And then I have 2 Becca ones, and these are from the Malika. These are from the Chloe and Malika collection with Becca. Whoops. Love the packaging. And then these are my 2 ColourPop ones. These are in the same shade though, so. But I still keep them back here because, you know, why not? Alright, so next, well first, behind the mirror is actually a little, like behind this setup is a little mirror that my mom got me when I was a little girl. And I've just kept it all these years. Plus I still live with my mom, so. Okay, so in this top area, this is where I keep like all of my, not skincare, but like other skincare, like moisturizers to my skincare, you know, stuff that keeps my skin healthy. This is supposed to not be like, it's not supposed to be like that. Oh, that infuriates me. There. It was supposed to like, so it would be so easy, so I wouldn't even have to like be like, this is what this is. So zoom in, bitch. Okay, so this setup, this little thing, divider is from Walmart. I have some Clinique Tree Hill Lip Scrub, Face Hero, Elf right here, Tucker Ashley, Purity, MAC, and my current face mask, and then I had some Carmex up there. Then I have I have a Lancome drop and an Estee Lauder drop. This Lineage face moisturizer, but not open yet. And my current one that's open is my MAC Strobe one. That's a MAC bigger one, but this is the one I'm using now because it's open. So that is everything. Then I just keep some extra face stuff right here, like face little cotton things. And then I got this CEO Sunday Rally. It's like a hydrating cream. I got this from Ipsy. I haven't used her yet, but I thought she just looked really luxurious and pretty. And plus it said it was $65, so I was like, girl, you can sit on my vanity any day if you're that much. Then back here, let's unzoom out a little bit. I got this little organizer from the Dollar Tree. That's why I said don't sleep on them. And it comes with like little old holes for your lipsticks and lip liners. So we're going to go over the lip liners first. So this is my MAC one. I have another MAC. I have 2 of these from Ipsy right here. It's a bit dark. NYX and Romeo. And those are all my lip liners, yeah. So then I have 2 MAC lip glosses, then a MAC Dazzling Glass, then a NARS lip gloss, my Morphe lip gloss, and my Stila lip gloss, liquid lipstick, excuse me. I wore this all the time at one point. It was my lip combo. Okay. Now, going into these drawers, this drawer is from TJ Maxx, just to let you know. Now, opening the top, we're just going to take it out because I'm not trying to have my arms stretched. So, this is my primer drawer. Like, this is it. This is all my primers that I own. So I have some unopened stuff like Tatcha, Fasarli, Milk, Hydro Grip. Yeah, this little Becca one. And then I have some other primers like the NYX Honey Do Me Up, a little mini. Let's zoom in some. A little mini Too Faced Tarte base tape. This is one of their new ones they came out with. It's a bit more of a moisturizing primer though. Smashbox. This is my travel one, so this is before they decided to update their packaging. This is my travel one. Then I have the Fenty Beauty Travel. I was testing it and I love it, so now I'm just using this one up. This Becca Under Eye Brightener. Brightening corrector, I'm guessing. Trust Fund Beauty primer. Then I have two e.l.f. primers. I really am not a fan of this one, but I love this one. This is the Poreless, and this is the Illuminator. The Poreless is amazing. Then I have a little sample of the Balm Poreless primer, which I actually am a huge fan of. I love that. I love that. I love it. Everything is so full in here, you wouldn't believe it. Then I have a bigger Smashbox one that I used to love Smashbox, but I've been taking a break from it. And I have my Tarte Pore Filling Balm. Now, let me show y'all how much I love this. And after this one, I'm going to use the one that Tati recommends on her channel all the time. So yeah, these are all my primers. Sorry, that was took a little bit longer than expected. Second drawer. Second drawer is where I keep my everyday foundation or concealers and this is where I keep my illuminators. So I keep all of my everyday foundations or foundations that I'm more prone to use. So I have my Becca Aqua Luminous Perfecting Foundation right here. I have my Maybelline Fit Me Matte Poreless Foundation. Then I have some Tarte Shape Tape. My NARS. I fucking love this NARS concealer. I love my Shape Tape when I'm going for a full glam. This is for work or just when I'm just wearing concealer and that's it. And I have my LA Girl Pro. This is the lighter concealer and it's in the shade Suede, and I love this. And I just keep my sponges and the fluffies in here to keep them from getting dusty. And then in this little section, I just keep my illuminators. So I have some NYX, L'Oreal. I have some Cover Effect drops, some Fenty Beauty matchsticks. These are the little ones. This came with that little bronze, the little bronze one I showed you, the little bronzer by them. They came in a set, so yeah, I love this one. That's in cinnamon. I got this from Ipsy. It's the Balm little illuminators. It came full, and I was using it like crazy. And Tarte, I like this, but it blends out terribly. So yeah, those are my illuminators. Then in the third drawer are all of my single eyeshadows. So my camera's going to shut off in a few minutes. So this is my ABH eyeshadows. This is in Venice. It's like this really pretty, beautiful dual chrome. I don't really have a home for her, so she kind of just floats around like that because she doesn't have a home. We're gonna go there. So over here are like all my miscellaneous eyeshadows. So like the ones that don't really have like a home, like a group. So I have my Urban Decay and Tonic. This is a really pretty dual chrome eyeshadow color as well. It's super pretty and the packaging is beautiful. I have this e.l.f. Long Lasting Luxurious eyeshadow. It's like this liquid spongy type of eyeshadow. It's not spongy, but they're before their game. Like they're before their game, because I've had this for a while. I check it to make sure it's still able to work, but I love this. underneath I have two Tarte eyeshadows. These are from the Tourist line. These are two metallic ones. So this one's in Vintage, which is like a gold color. And she is in Reveal. Yeah, Reveal. And it's like this pretty maroon. It got on my hand, so you can see that. Anyways, then I have two NYX. This one I call a dupe for that ABH one because it looks really similar. And yeah, don't really need to get into detail about the names. I have the Balm and Peak. These are from Ipsy, so they're just right here. Then all of my ColourPop. This one under here is from Ipsy as well, but it wouldn't fit anyway. So I have all my other ColourPop right here. So I have these are, I think, all their Super Shock shadows. Yeah, I believe. Yeah, these are all the Super Shock shadows, and they're so freaking gorgeous. So I'm gonna zoom in a little bit so you can actually like see. These are really pretty, especially that one. Then I have all my MAC shadows, so they're kind of in an order. So these are all my Frost. These three shadows are my Frost. These two are my like extra dimension. I think these ones are like luster, and then these ones are Pearl. Yeah, Velux Pearl. This whole row and this one are Dazzle shadows. These three are matte shadows. So I do kind of have an order of them. You just can't tell unless it's your stash, you know? Love these drawers. It's gonna be the heaviest, hardest one to pull out. Alright, and this drawer is all of like my other lip products that I don't gravitate towards as much, or they're just in here because they're easier to store. So I have some MACs. These are the retro line that they had out. Becca, Lorac, Tokyo Milk, Huda Beauty, Ofra, The Balm, Elf, Half Cake, NYX. I think it's Nice Face. These guys I think are Nice Face. This is Jewel Cosmetics, Revlon. I think this is some AOA. AOA Studio. Maybelline, L'Oreal, Maybelline. Those of Colors. Wet n Wild. There's a little bit of everything in here, you guys, so yeah. And I'm super proud of it. Alright. Then and this, if you see that dollar bill over that face, it's because my boyfriend doesn't like people to know who he is. This brush holder is from TJ Maxx. I still have the label on here. It was $10, so you could definitely grab you one. I'm not going to go over all my brushes, but there's Morphe, there's Eco Tools, there's Real Techniques, there's Wet n Wild, there's Elf, there's Walmart brands, there's Target brands, there's literally everything. No high-end in here. There's Revlon, there's Clinique. There's so many different brushes in here that I'm not going to go over myself, but there's Luxie's. There's literally everything that I can't even think of unless I go through it, and I am not going through all those brushes, like, and it's not a lot for most people, but it's a lot for me because I do my own makeup. This little cute mirror is from Sally's. And then underneath actually is also where I just store like some extra jewelry before video. I'll store my eyebrow sharpener, my edge control when I put my foundation on sometimes. And I have some jewelry and stuff in the back and boxes, but yeah, I don't need to see that. And lastly, I believe, are these little 3 drawer sets. So let's go in them. So the top drawer is where like all my liquid eyeshadows and glitters and stuff are. So up front I have all 3 NYX pigments and a NYX glitter. I have this Tarte chrome paint pot and it's in the shade Froze. Too Faced liquid glitter. I have 2 MAC dazzling liquid shadows. My 3 Steeled Magnificent. This is the mystery one, but these are the regular ones. Wanderlust and Diamond something. I have this little ear thing here to keep it from shifting around, so it stays in one spot. I have my MAC glitter in the back, and then some Lorac eye primers and a MAC eye base as well. But yeah, I love this drawer. It's so pretty. The camera's not giving it justice. Then the second drawer, I keep more eyeshadow palettes, but these are more smaller and they don't really fit anywhere else, so there's like a section for them. And these are more like my not cheaper, but more affordable ones. So I have the Juvia's Place, which I have not like taken out, but I really like this palette. It's like a little mini one for the Nubian. This Wonder Beauty Wonderlist Seascape, Wet and Wild, and then this little mini one I got from Ipsy, but it's just an eyeshadow, but I don't really know what to do with it, so it's just in here. And then 3 CoverGirl little eyeshadow quads, and I love these to death, you guys. This is kind of showing up a little bit more orange. I'm not sure why, but yeah. So this is like my little drugstore. I guess you could call this the drugstore drawer. And lastly of this collection, this drawer are more small eyeshadow palettes, but these are more higher end ones. So I have my NARS one. This is the suede one. I mean, she is a good time. Huda Beauty, Warm Browns Obsession. I love this one. It's a classic. I have my Tarte Flirt and my Tarte Pro Go. This was kind of like my first one, like where I started stepping into higher end eyeshadows. And when I used this, I knew that I needed to get on that wave. And then I have this is my first ever Violet Voss palette. It's the fun size one. It's super cute. If I could figure out how to open it. Ta-da. This is more pink. And then these are my Natasha Denona palettes. So this is a little mini star one. So this is like the $25 one. I love the packaging. And I love that green. Then I have 2 of the other ones. So I have 12 and 10. So this is 12. And this is 10. This is my first one. Super pretty, right? These are so gorgeous. So gorgeous. And everything kind of fits in here perfectly. Woo, y'all, we're done. We're done.